hello. Welcome to another Think About It. I am so glad you joined me today. And we're going to talk about challenges. Challenges, something that all of us know, all of us have been through. But let's kind of look at some technical definitions. A challenge is the situation of being faced with something that needs great mental or physical effort in order to be done successfully, and therefore tests a person's ability. Okay? That's one of the definitions of challenge. Let's look at some other words that mean the same thing that can give you some clarity. Challenge, a disagreement with someone, standing against you, a test, opposition, defiance. All of those things represent a challenge. And yet, I love this quote by the great Henry Ford, who said, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." All right? How do you view challenges? Do you view them as obstacles or opportunities? Because it's crucial. How do you view challenges? Because life is full of them. Question. Think about all the things that you could accomplish, or the many things you maybe didn't accomplish only because you didn't try. Only because you didn't try. Had nothing to do with your intellect, your education, your ethnicity, had nothing to do with your education. The only reason you didn't accomplish some things in your life is because you were afraid to try. Isn't that kind of a scary thought? How much could Jay Gaines have possibly done had I not been simply afraid of the challenge? I can't say I couldn't do it because I didn't try it. I can't say I didn't have enough intellect to do it because I didn't try it. How many things could I have possibly failed only because I saw challenge as an obstacle and not an opportunity? Today, coming into the city, because I live quite a ways away, ran into a snowstorm, and it was so frightening on the freeway. And so when Brother Mac and I were talking on the way, I told him, I said, "Mac, maybe we should cancel today." And he says, "Why?" I said, "Man, I am driving in some inclement weather, and I'm not going any faster than 45 on the highway." And I was leery, man. I was leery, and I kept saying, "Just turn around and go back. We'll do it another day." And then I got behind a transfer truck who was making tracks. And I said to myself, "Hold on. Let me try for another mile or two. Let me try for another mile or two." Not I figured it out. Not through physics. I figured out that my tires would be okay on the highway. Not through intellect. Only because I chose to give it a try did I get to a point where I saw that, okay, I can make this work, but only because I tried first. I just simply tried. So the question becomes, how many things have we not accomplished only because we didn't give it a chance, an attempt? We took a challenge and turned it into an obstacle instead of an opportunity. So if there's something facing you, maybe we should give it a try. Look what Jesus said in John 16:33, and I know it was in relationship to a spiritual journey and spiritual obstacles, but that doesn't mean that it can't be applicable to just the trials in life. In 31, John 16:31, it starts, Jesus asked, "Do you finally believe? But the time is coming, indeed, it's here now, when you will be scattered, each one going his own way, leaving me alone. Yet I'm not alone, because the Father is with me. I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, because I have overcome the world. He was talking about their spiritual growth, but it doesn't negate the fact that it's applicable to life itself. It's not that you should never fear, but should we live in constant fear when Jesus has overcome the things that we believe hold us back? So what's the challenge to you? Is it an obstacle or an opportunity? Isn't at least something you should think about?